Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Madeline. For those of you who are new here, please subscribe down below and click the notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I upload. This week's video is my acne journey, and I've kind of come to the end of my acne journey. Obviously, I still have a little bit of acne, but it's definitely gotten a lot better. I wanted to share with you guys what kind of acne I had, what caused it, how I felt, what I took, and what kind of treatments I got from the dermatologist for my acne. I personally struggled with cystic acne. Cystic acne forms deep underneath the skin and it's caused by bacteria, oil, dry skin cells. I personally struggle with oily skin, and I've always struggled with this. I never really had like a set skincare routine throughout high school up until junior year. And junior year is when my acne got really bad. This was 2017, 2018 time, and my skin just got so bad. I never struggled with acne on my forehead or around my mouth, on my nose. I only had it on my cheeks. I want to move on to how I felt with my acne. I felt so bad about my acne. It felt like none of my friends really struggled with acne. A lot of people in my grade had pretty good skin, so it made me feel super like on the outside. I felt the need to cover my face with my hair all the time like this, to cover like my cheeks, and I would always wear makeup to school. I would wear makeup out. It didn't even matter if I was going out for 5 minutes. I always felt the need to put on makeup, and I always felt the need to cover up my acne because I felt like people wouldn't like me if I had acne, which is a ridiculous mindset. I shouldn't have had that. I tried so many things for my acne and I felt like nothing would work, and it just felt like I was giving up on like my face, and I was like, this is so sad, because my acne came out of nowhere. It just got really bad. Like I had had pimples throughout high school and middle school, but junior year is when it got super bad, and my acne was so bad to the point where like it would wake me up at night because it hurt so much, because cystic acne is underneath the skin, it's not on top, so like there's nothing I could really do about it. It was just like underlying, and it hurt so much. I just felt super uncomfortable. I wasn't really confident about my skin. Moving on to what caused my acne. A lot of stress caused my acne, toxic people caused my acne. When I look back on 2018 and my junior year of high school, I was going through a lot of stress because of college. A lot of just toxic people were in my life that I was trying to move away from. If you guys haven't seen my toxic relationship video, I came out with that about 2 months ago. Go watch that. Since I've gotten a lot of toxic people out of my life, my acne has definitely gotten a lot better. Pretty much what you're going through in your life comes out on your face. So if you're super happy and surrounded by people that want to like lift you up, odds are you're gonna have like a pretty clear face. But my junior year, I was so stressed. I was like not in a very good place, and my acne was so bad. I also could not leave my acne alone. I would try and pick at it. I would like pop them. I would just always touching my face, and it was so bad because I kept getting bacteria in my face, because when I would open up a pimple, like when I would pop it, I would touch it with my fingers. I would still wash my hands, but there's still like leftover like residue on your fingers after you wash them, and it was just really bad because I kept getting more and more bacteria into my skin. We came to the conclusion that hormones were causing my acne on top of all the stress, because I did change my diet. I have a vegetarian diet, and I also went vegan for 2 months. I saw no difference in my acne, so it was my hormones, and I went on a bunch of stuff for my hormones. Moving on to what I took for my acne. I took doxamycin for my acne, and I started taking that at the beginning of like 2018. This is an antibiotic. After that, I took Veltin, which is topical, and I take Veltin, I put it on at night, and then I put 𝐵𝐷𝐸𝑂 on, which is also topical. I take Celicin now. Actually, I got rid of my Veltin, and now I just take 𝐵𝐷𝐸𝑂 and Celicin. About a year and a half ago, I went on birth control for my acne, because we came to the conclusion that my acne was hormone based, not diet based, so I didn't have to change my diet. I just had to mess with my hormones for my acne to get in control, if that makes sense. Moving on to what the dermatologist did for me. I started seeing the dermatologist 2018 summer, about July time, and she put me on an antibiotic, the doxamycin, and I was on that for about 4 months, because antibiotics, you're not supposed to be on them for a long period of time because it can completely mess with your body and screw your body up completely. Around that time, she also told me to use sensitive skin products, not acne prone products, because your skin is super sensitive when you have acne, so you don't want to like use acne prone products. So I was using the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. It is this one right here. You can get it at Target, Walgreens, CVS. I get mine at Target and it's super, super helpful. I use this twice a day to wash my face. And I also use this Clarisonic brush. I put the cleanser on and I wash this. I use this in the morning only to exfoliate my face. They have different brushes. I use the sensitive skin brush. However, Clarisonic is going out of business, so I would order that like now because they're all super cheap, or I would just use a different kind of brush. And then after I wash my face twice a day, I use the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer, and this also has SPF in it. I also get this from Target, so I use the cleanser and lotion twice a day. And then the Salicin, this comes in a little bottle. I use this once a day. I only use this in the morning. And the 𝐵𝐷𝐸𝑂, I use this at night. And you don't have to use a lot of the Salicin and the 𝐵𝐷𝐸𝑂. They are kind of pricey. My dermatologist gives me a coupon so that I can get it cheaper. You can't get those at Target and stuff, so it all depends on what your dermatologist recommends for you. That is what I personally use. After my dermatologist told me to use all of that, I started my first Hydrafacial, which is a cleanse and peel, and it extracts and hydrates the skin. I got my first Hydrafacial April of 2019, and then my next treatment was a few weeks later, and I got a Neoclear treatment which suppresses inflammation and destroys acne bacteria, and I got that April 19th, 2019. Put like little goggles on, and then like kind of lasers would be shooting at my face, which sounds kind of weird. I got a bunch of treatments of that over the course of a few months. So I got the treatments from April to June was my last treatment. In October of 2019, I started my first microneedling treatment, and microneedling improves scars and reduces the appearance of scars. The needles create tiny punctures which trigger to create new collagen. She cleans the skin, and then she numbed my skin with like this cream. Then she injects your skin with like these little tiny needles. It all depends on how deep she wants to go with the needles and then how many needles she wants to use. It sounds really, really scary because it's a bunch of needles being injected in your face, but it's actually not. It did hurt like a lot. The pain all depends on how deep she goes in the skin. So when she would go deeper, it would hurt more, but more towards the surface, it would hurt less. I got about 6 treatments of these from October to past January. Actually, I definitely saw a huge improvement. I had a bunch of indents in my skin, and it definitely helped the indentations and scars in my skin. My last treatment from the dermatologist was a chemical peel back in February. A chemical peel smooths out an uneven pigmentations and reduces fine lines. My face was peeling for about a week, but I definitely saw improvements. You're gonna want to see improvements over the course of like the next month after you get your peel. So my face literally was like peeling, like chunks of skin were falling off my face, which sounds so disgusting, and like it was kind of gross. I'm gonna put like videos of what it looked like. It definitely was worth it. It didn't really hurt that much, and I definitely saw a huge improvement. However, chemical peels, obviously when skin is peeling off your face, so you're getting rid of like a few layers of skin, so you're not going to want to be in the sun because you're losing obviously protection of your face. Typically get these in the winter time. I've only gotten one so far. That is all the treatments that I got, and I definitely feel a lot better with my acne. I feel a lot more confident and comfortable with my skin. I think quarantine definitely helped my acne because I wasn't wearing makeup every day, and obviously I wasn't going out a lot. I got used to not wearing makeup, and I got used to being comfortable with my skin, and I was taking care of my skin a lot. Drinking a lot of water helps too. You're definitely going to want to drink a bunch of water and make sure your electrolytes are super in check. That is all my advice with acne. Obviously, I'm not a professional, but these products I would definitely recommend. They worked so well for me. They're for sensitive skin. If you struggle with acne, see a dermatologist. This worked for me. My acne is pretty much gone and I feel a lot more confident, and my acne has definitely cleared up a lot. Obviously, in these times, I have acne from the mask, which is something we can't go around, but make sure you're changing out your mask. Make sure you're cleaning your masks if you have a reusable mask. That way you're not putting the same bacteria on your face day after day. Another thing I use too for my acne is this acne tinted spot treatment. So it's basically the color of my skin, if you can see like the little cap. I just kind of like brush that into my face with this little brush. I put that on like right before I put my makeup on. It helps a lot. I also use this 𝐼𝐷𝐸𝑂 SPF sunscreen. Make sure your face is protected from the sun, and make sure you take care of your face because you only get one face. And don't pick at your face if you have acne too. I really hope these tips helped you, and I really hope you guys appreciate my journey because I definitely went through a lot, but I feel so confident with my face now. And honestly, I go out all the time with no makeup on and I feel completely comfortable and confident with my skin, and it's because of what I'm doing for my skin, and I'm in a better place now than I was junior year of high school. I love the people that I am surrounded by, and I'm really happy and content with my life. So make sure you guys have positive vibes and are staying positive, and don't think that acne is going to ruin your day, because it's gonna go away eventually and no one's gonna judge you for your acne. Acne is normal. You know, if people do judge you for your acne, then get them out of your life. They're toxic. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said before, if you're not subscribed, subscribe down below and click the notification bell. I'll see you guys in my next week's video. Bye!
Everything around me is okay. I thought I'd watch it all go up in flames, but it all falls down, oh it all falls down like confetti. You just gotta let it. Thought you were a goner, but you never would've guessed when it all falls down.